So with a merchant cash advance, you know the cost in advance, and you can really factor that into your cost of whatever project it is you're doing. That would be a very good use, is if you can really map out the expected value of whatever project it is. You just need money right away. So these are the kind of, I like to call it opportunity financing.
What are some things that you would advise to small business owners looking for financing, specifically about merchant cash advances, why you would, gear them towards this type of financing, and what perhaps even people who have utilized merchant cash advances, what are some things that they should know to really maximize the value and the potential of this type of financing?
Sure. So again, it's a cash flow based financing, right? So it'll be based on your cash flow. So generally the best use of it is something that you expect will increase your cash flow. Let's just say a restaurant wants to build out a patio, right? So if that'll increase your seating capacity by 30%, then you can reasonably expect your revenue to climb by, let's just say 15 or 20 or 25%. If your repayment is 7% of your revenue, then it's gold, right? It's paying for itself, plus it gives you some extra cash flow. That would be the perfect time to get a merchant cash advance, maybe even better than a loan in that case, because a loan, then it's on your balance sheet and it sits there, and then you have to make the fixed payments, and you have to deal with accruing interest and all that kind of stuff. So with a merchant cash advance, you know the cost in advance, and you can really factor that into your cost of whatever project it is you're doing. That would be a very good use, is if you can really map out the expected value of whatever project it is. You just need money right away. So say a supplier calls you and they're liquidating their stock at 50% off. So obviously, if you can get the money to take advantage of that and buy your product for a 50% discount, obviously that would be a good idea to take. So these are the kind of, I like to call it opportunity financing. We have an opportunity and you have a growth opportunity, but it's also for emergencies, right? If you're running a pizza shop and your oven broke, you don't have a lot of options in terms of you got to get that oven up and running, and you got to get that up and running today. Otherwise, you're not going to be open tomorrow. You're going to need $5,000 to replace it. You better have an option of getting that $5,000. So that could be a very good kind of plug or bridge, if you will, where a cash advance can come in super handy. So there's 1,000 uses where it can be productive, again, depending on the industry you're in, depending on your use for it. But I would say in order to really maximize the value, make sure you have a plan for the money, know what you're doing with it, and really think through and map out what that money is going to do for your business and how it'll help your business generate additional revenue, or at least if it's to lower cost or fix an emergency or whatever it is. And just make sure you're comfortable with the payments, that it doesn't negatively affect the business long term, obviously.